Hey everyone, this is Queen of BK Idowu coming at you live with Lord Cashus D. I had told you all about him last summer and said that he would be talking about some of his products, and I finally got a chance to get him to sit still, so I'm gonna turn it over to him. Let's begin. Cashus.
Oh, hey, how y'all doing? Peace. I'm Lord Cashus D, 5th Universal Zulu Nation. I'm a craftsman, a herbalist, spiritual healer, spiritual advisor. I come to y'all today because I noticed the sister always be talking about locks. And I hear conversations of people talking about what should you call them and different things of that nature. You just call them locks. Whatever other name you attach on to them, that's what they are. The spiritual concept of the lock is the antenna. The hair is called lock because it's 9 ether spiral coil. Only people with melanated, high concentrations of melanin in their body have 9 ether spiral coil hair. That means your hair coils up. The coil's energy is able to hold electrons from the air and different other frequencies. That's why your locks are considered like your antennas. Back in the day when we used to have locks, they used to talk about the spiritual value of the longer they grew was for the knowledge that you had. But we know that's a myth nowadays because we see everybody with locks and everybody ain't smart. So
Right.
let's get that right. But the concept, then everybody says that it comes from Jamaica. The concept really never came from Jamaica. Jamaica's adopted it.
Right.
I think the first time, the concept is old as man itself. Because the Bible even speaks of Samson had 12 locks of hair. It speaks of it in Leviticus, in Numbers 5:5 and 6:6. Speaks of it in several different books, Deuteronomy and a few other books about your hair. And they're talking about the locks because the locks was a value and a covenant that the Nazarites made with God, according to the Bible. The locks was a hairstyle, like I said, it's older than time itself. But when we start really talking about it, we get into the 1950s in Kenya during the Mau Mau Revolution when the Kenyans was fighting the British. A lot of the soldiers appeared out of the mist and they had this hairstyle. They were covered in the green algae of the swamps. Some of the most dangerous warfare that you ever saw. That's the first time that camouflage warfare was ever used on the battlefield. It was done with the hair. It was done with the algae. They said the trees were shooting down. The Rastafarian movement picked that up from there and began to wear this in the 1950s in Jamaica. They took it on as a spiritual value of the Nazarite and the crown and the warrior. And it was considered dread because the term dread was given to it because dread meant awful. So when the British fought the Mau Mau, the battlefield was so bloody and so treacherous that they said that they were dread. They said the review with the dreadlocks. And by British colony rule, British colony also ruled Jamaica. And the British Empire laid the same law from Kenya to Jamaica. When the brothers started adopting the hairstyle, they called it dread. They said dread, they would catch the brothers and cut their hair off, beat them up, put them in mental institutions. Some of them they killed. So that was the birth of the Rastafarian movement and the lock, the concept of locks. The locks always symbolizes the priest, always symbolizes a priesthood or a hierarchy. You know, even the term Ras means higher creator, Lord. So, you know, that's why we wore the concept. Back in the 70s and the 80s, only a certain group of people wore these. And they got crucified and mocked. But they always inspired the greater community because of the culture significance of the locks themselves. So if you're going to wear these locks, wear them for some culture. You know, quit putting all a lot of those dyes and unnatural products in your hair. This is what's killing your spiritual value. We got to go back to our total spirituality. So we got to look at the earth. If we're from the earth, and this is considered earth look or natural organic look, then we have to go back to organic products. Stuff like our soaps that we use. This is raw, what we call mud soap. The soap base comes out of Ghana as doodoo. It was called doodoo base. It's spelled D-U-D-U, which is like a fruit. Doodoo base has a natural acid that cleans. And it's in an herbal compound. This is mud soap. It's a great product for your hair too because the mud kills the bacteria in the hair, kills lice, any parasites that's living in the hair, especially from outdoors. It's also good for your skin too, to wash with it because it does the same thing for the skin. It does a nice exfoliation, gets rid of the parasites, bacteria, insect bites, and things that might get caught up in the layers of your skin, the follicles of your skin. So this is a great product. What we did was we took the product and we made a liquid soap that was considered the mud soap. This is the shampoo, nice and thick. This is for cleaning, deep cleansing of the hair. This is for making the hair strong, the follicles of the hair strong. Contains a few herbal compounds that strengthen the hair. It's also a good clean wash. You know, if we're going to use products, we have to watch all the chemicals that's in the products. We want to stay as natural and healthy as we possibly can by having and producing our own soap. This is 100% natural, pure mud soap. It's a product you should have in your washroom, for your hair, for everything. But this is a dynamite product. Along with the mud soap, we introduced our herbal hair rinse.
Right.
The herbal hair rinse is a mixture of things from the garden. It's herbs from the garden. These herbs contain sage. They contain bergamot, which you see the bergamot balls in them. When you bust one of the bergamot balls open like this, you get a full enhanced version of the bergamot. Oh, that's lovely.
So good.
It contains nettle, which is another good product, horsetail, rosemary, several different mints, including lemon balm, which is going to give your hair a natural rinse to strip whatever things that you left in the hair. Lemon is a great product to use on locks, lemons and limes. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you want to deep clean it. So this is our herbal rinse. You take this and you put this in a coffee pot strainer, about a handful of it like this in a coffee pot strainer, and you brew it in a coffee pot, you add your water to it, and you pour this through your hair. You don't have no herbs in there because the herbs are caught in the strainer, so you pour the tea, the herbal tea that comes off of it through the hair. What it does is the sage and the nettle, the rosemary, and the different herbs that's in it, it stimulates the scalp to give your scalp this herbal treatment. It's a wonderful thing for your hair. These are cool, refreshing type of vibration to your hair. It's clean, it's organic, it's natural. It gives you a sense of nature to it, as well as the aromatherapy that comes from the products themselves. That's one of the greatest things we have to talk about, the aromatherapy of the products. So you see our herbal rinse. We also had this mint conditioner. This is a natural conditioner. It's the conditioner is actually, I'm still working on this product right here. It's going to be a peppermint conditioner. So strictly for those who want that cool sensation. Now, I hear a lot of people say they sit in a bowl with locks and they get their hair shampooed and they come out and they want this peppermint, this tingle. The tingle comes from the herbs themselves and how the technique of the shampoo. But what we created was a conditioner. This makes the hair full, strengthens it, gives the follicles something to really pinch on to, creates more fatty acids in the follicles so that the hair becomes thicker. The peppermint is the cooling sensation, but what the peppermint really is for the aromatherapy of the customer or the person getting their hair washed. It's the sense of peppermint is an awakening. Peppermint awakens the senses. This is what makes you stand at alert. Peppermint is an alertness. It's an awakening. So these are great products to use when you're stressed out. A good hair shampoo is very good when you're stressed out, especially when you have natural hair or any kind of hair. Just pick up all natural products like this. And we do have these products for sale, you know, so you have to stay tuned with the good sister. She's going to tell you how you can get some of these products. I got one more that I want to show you. This is for my sisters out here. This is something special. This is coming. We have a 75-acre farm that we farm off of. Everything is organic. We have an organic seal that lets you know there are no pesticides and no chemicals. We're producing almost 36 species of herbs out the field as well as organic food. I haven't gotten to the food yet, but we're going to keep it with the herbs. This is what I call a yoni bath. The yoni bath is a body tea. It consists of red raspberry, nettle, goldenrod, sage, and I'm missing one. Let me get it right. Red raspberry, nettle, goldenrod, sage.
Lang?
That's about it. No, that's about it. I'm adding more herbs. Sometimes, y'all, we get into this herb thing. We want to add a bunch of different herbs. The basic fours are strictly a woman's formula of herbs. This is for the womb. This is about strengthening. This is about detoxing, cleansing, after menstrual, and during periods of the time when you need that spiritual upliftment. Yellow dock, a goldenrod is a very important herb that grows good for your hair and your skin. All these products are all natural and organic, so they cause no yeast infections, no bumps, bruises, or things that you don't want on your personal parts. This is a great bath. This is something that all women should have. The bags last at least 3 baths. You put this bag in the water like a tea bag in hot water. You squish it around every 5 minutes. Let it sit about 10 minutes. Squish it a couple of times, and make the tea in the water. You sit in the water, and with yourself open, so that you can receive this particular type of bath. Up the womb, good for the uterus, good for fibroids, good for all the different ailments of the womb, as well as a natural douche and detox. Great product, an all-natural product. Just wanted to show you some of these things today. We got hundreds of products. We can go through salts, teas. We have honeys, what they call herbal tincture honey. All these products are made all natural. 75 acres of farmland. We're going wild with it. You don't see too many of our kind doing this, so y'all better catch the wave. I want you to also tune in with the good sister, because we're going to be bringing you some health tips and some spirituality, so that we can help get our sisters and brothers together that's wearing the locks and help them improve the quality of life. Till then, it's Lord Cashus D. I'll talk to y'all very soon. Peace.
Peace, Lord Cashus D. We appreciate you being with us today. Thank you so much.
Stay strong, live long.
Thank you.